heading across the frozen Ohio River here. I'm going down into Williamstown, West Virginia right here. We're gonna make a right here and go down the river a little ways to an antique mall. I'll get back in there. See, the roads are horrible. Glad I got a four-wheel drive truck. Look at them. Slightly unthawing, but it's still cold and it's icy as heck. Well, this is where I'm heading, and it looks like they are open. They came through the Valley Vendor Mall. Get back inside. Yeah, man. That's... yeah. That looks real good, but it ain't. That's nice for 20 bucks. And I don't think that's super old, but it's old enough. Like that. Now see that? It's an Emerson AM radio for 10 bucks. I bet you that works. And look at this one. Sagan. 50 on that. That's nice. Look at that. Look at that. Check out this mahogany helicopter. It's 100 bucks. That's cool though. It's all wood. Look at that. 1960s Nichols Derringer. That is nice for $15. I might ask to see that. Well, I ended up getting this. It's real nice. That hammer's all metal. It's a beautiful little cat pistol. I'm happy to get that for $15. Big time. Well, you see this, you know, you'll get tons of people telling you what these are. It's a candy container, and see, it's wine. $9 for the set. You have both of them with the, you see the labels messed up on that one. But they came with wine and not candy. Well, that's good prices on that stuff, all of it. These ones with the chef uniforms on are nice. See, these plastic ones are, well, these are nice. Look at the cinnamon, these are great. You know, that is one heck of an odd mason. What the heck? Something dairy. It's a shame it doesn't have nothing else on it. That's cool looking. Fleming's Dairy. They have a few other things there. See. 1920s patent date. No tin metal clanker. That's a wood handle on that. $5. That's it. Kicking Mule Bank. Tails break. Well, it might not be, but I think it is break off, but that's old. 35 bucks. Well, look at that. That's a cool item, isn't it? Marbo gun. Just snap the trigger, and you know that's a modern item, but for $10, that's somebody's making these. That's very, look, Marbo gun. I'm probably gonna have to get one of them. That's awesome, isn't it, man? Well, what was that? Only like $5.50. That's an. I should have bought them both, but I like to show stuff, and there still be more of it there for viewers to buy or go buy. But the Marbo gun, I'm sure you can find them online. But that's a vintage-looking ad, and that's gonna look great with my marble collection. That's for sure. What a nice find. See what I mean? I like that marble stuff. I'll just put that Marbo gun with the marbles. I buy marbles, and these are marbles I dug in the woods on trash dumps. And this is the last frame I just finished. Dug all these smokers. Look at some of these. Hope you enjoyed seeing that Marbo gun. I'm glad to get that. That's pretty cool, huh? I'll see you. Well, look at that. HP and Company, Hawthorne, PA. It's $80. That's nice. It looks like it's got some age to it to me. Look at this. That's a cool model. It's $50, but it's got a die-cast Impala in it. See, to match up. That's, I'm paying $50 for it, but that's awesome. See, this is an awesome item for all it is. Look, it's an old milk bottle, but it says little leaguers drink milk to grow big, because someday they want to make it to the big league. And this would be from like 1955, and it's $5.50, and it's got a dairy, and it's Savannah, Georgia. I'm going to get this and send it to one of the baseball card channels, and I'll show you some of the stuff I'm sending. I got a good pile of stuff going. It'll make a good video for somebody. See, look there, there's a tank, candy container. All right, well, I'm always looking for vintage baseball items, and these say, little leaguers drink milk to grow big, because someday they want to make the big league. And number 7, the age of these, that's Mickey Mantle. It's supposed to be. Mickey Mantle's number was 7, and these are right during the prime of his playing days. From Robards Dairy, from Savannah, Georgia. And I got 2 of them to send to a baseball card channel. And here's some other stuff. There's a baseball card handheld or baseball game from 1976. It's got real cool graphics and the Ted's root beer cap. And there's an old pen back from 1938. It's pre-war Atlantic Baseball Club. Check that out. Pre-war pen back. I'm going to send these to a baseball card channel. That's why I buy stuff like that, so they can open it up on their channel. It's better than any promotion. Well, I'm walking through here, and look, that looks, it's a big rubber dinosaur, and it's awesome. And it's super awesome for $3. Jesus, I want that big time. Yes, please. And Jesus, look at this one. It's awesome. $3. And here's another one for $3, and check out this bad boy. What the heck? Red eyes and sound for $3, and it's just mint. I like these rubber ones. I'm getting this one too for $3. That's sick. Well, I ended up getting these. Check these out. And look what they say there. These are cool for $3 a piece. They're massive. See them better out here in the light, you see. They're new toys, but $3, folks. Got a bunch of baseball magazines. Look at the uranium glass there, and it's all real cheap, like $6, $10. It's not overpriced. Nothing's overpriced in here. There's so much cool stuff. And that's pretty awesome. Space Patrol with the robot driving. That's pretty nice for $24. Hey, that's a whiskey decanter too, just like some of the figure ones I buy, but it looks like an old salt glaze crock, and I like these. See, Henry McKenna, $15, and look at the cool old pour spout on it. That one's broke off. They have a couple, but that's nice looking, I think. $15, that's beautiful. Well, whatever it says, them are skinny pencil pigs. And look at the goose. These are cool looking. They're $15 a piece. They look like they're made of clay. Look at that goofy looking wood rabbit. That's unique too. $70. Danish teak wood rabbit. That's very cool. It looks, I bet you it's hand carved. It's very nice. It's probably signed and stuff. It is nice. Man, it's real. Somebody's made that by hand. Man, that's nice, isn't it? McKinney's Mead. $74. Look at that. The Sun Rubber Company. It's $34. That's pretty nice. It's hard to find stuff like that. Big time. Nice old plastic toys like that. I love these cases like this to look through. I like that Gene Autry pen back up there. It's pretty nice. Well, that When I walked in here and looked at that, it looked like a real cat for a second. That's 18 bucks. Tabby cat. Look at it. That's pretty cool looking. Okay, went 200. They must think that's a reprint. It's Babe Ruth and Hank Greenberg. See, that's who that is. They were both power hitters. I've never seen one of these before. You know, they're modern. It's 1985, but it's from a place, Schuler Restaurants. But man, that's a nice product to put out from a restaurant, see? It's like a mason jar, but it's like a stoneware with cobalt on it. These are nice. 15 bucks. Can't remember if I showed that before or not, but that's a cool 1976 license plate. That's mint. That's nice looking. It's only 12 bucks. Marietta Noon Lions, 50th anniversary, 1975. And it's 50 years old, 51. That's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna get that. That's even made by somebody in Marietta. That's pretty nice for $12. Well, just check out how awesome this is. You know, it's Marietta, like history. And look, it's even made by Wasco. It's real nice condition. It's a quality piece. And I love lions. I like that for, what was it, $12? Well, she's ringing me up here. But look at all the Crocs they got. They're all affordably priced. That's nice right there. $125 for that one. It's got some cracking, but they're nice. Look at all this stuff. They got records. There's just so much stuff. See, there's old cards. There's just so many old cards. See, there's sports stuff. So much stuff to look at. That's a nice 1944 plate. Well, see, I got a whole carload of stuff. This is where I ended up, right there, Valley Vendor Mall. You can see the number there. But I'm out of money, so I gotta go home. But this is the last stop anyway. I spent all my money except enough to get Burger King on the way home. Yeah, getting my buddy Roger Rogerson some fresh apple here. I'm gonna cut him up some pieces and we'll go see him. There's movement. Look here, folks. I had to knock on the door. Look here, Raj. Roger's getting it. He loves it. It's his favorite. They smell the apples. I can smell them. They smell so good and sweet. He loves that kind I showed my old buddy here. Here you go. We'll put it right there for you, and you can peg out. That's my pet squirrel. You'll see more of him, and I hope you enjoyed the antique pick. My old buddy there, Raj, he's gonna have the Walmart apple, and we'll see you on the next one. Look here, folks. Thought we'd check in with Mr. Big Ears. Look here. Look how old Amos is doing. Look here, folks. It's my big man. I found him last year, like the summer of 2024. Tell him you was 1 year old this summer. He's a good boy. I thought all you long-term people would like to see this old boy. Look at him. He is a character. He's huge. He runs all over the place. I'll see you, folks. Now look back in here, folks. It's Pinky. She's in her house hiding. I think she's been running all day while I've been at the antique store, so had to check up on her too. I'll see y'all. Look here. This is the last baby cat I found. Just, like 3 or 4 months ago. She's doing great.